Okay, so living a God-centered life is something that all us believers need to aspire to. It's that conversion from I'm continuously trying to practice things like prayer, the fruits of the Spirit, how not to lose my cool, how to be a better person, to it becoming an easier transition over to I've accepted that through Yeshua I can do all things, and therefore when He's at the center I can do all things. And that's mostly what this talk is about. Now, you know I'm always brutally honest with you. Living a God-centered life is not for sissies. Because living a God-centered life requires you to put yourself aside, your me, your flesh, and it requires you to allow God to be the center force of your life from which everything radiates. And we will talk about that just now. It means eating, breathing, drinking, and sleeping God. That is basically what it means. Every step you take must be God-driven and God-fueled. Okay? Everything you say, everything you do, right down to caring for yourself, the grooming that you do as a lady, must be God-centered. What am I doing this for? Am I doing it to look good for myself? Do I want others to be looking at me? Am I trying to catch a man? Or is it that I am showing God that I am respecting that He gave me this body that works, that's hot, beats, that is on the move? Okay, so that's just an example of how different living a God-centered life is. So I want us to start with a question this evening. And I might ask some of you to share. I might just leave you to think about it. But there's going to be a couple of questions that I'm going to pose to you throughout the session. And the first one is, how firmly entrenched is God in your life? How firmly entrenched is He in your life? Oh gosh, I do apologize. I was trying to fix all these slides, which I had to change for the camera to be able to see, and I now see that I've missed some. So what that says is, does He get the same attention in your life as other things such as raising your family, grooming, eating, working, leisure time, money, relationships? I'm going to have to fix that. Unfortunately, the phone calls distracted me from what I was doing. So just to repeat, for the sake of those that can't see, and maybe also when the video shows up, does He get the same attention in your life as other things, such as raising your family, grooming, eating, working, leisure time, money, relationships? So there were two questions I'm posing to you. Now let's test your thinking. This would be an example, not an exact one, it's just an example for you to work from, of things in one's life. What I want you to do on a clean page is draw a pie chart. At first, you might divide it into 8 sections and allocate percentages to certain things, because it's going to be very hard for you to get an accurate pie chart exactly split up. And I want you to allocate what you spend your time on. So you're going to draw a pie chart. You are going to critically look at your life, and you are going to allocate percentages within your pie chart to what you spend your time on. Okay, you can do that now. I'm so cute. your lounge. Representing your family lonesome as well. Hello. Come and have a seat. Did you bring any notebook or anything?
I am going to see if there's something. I just grabbed this in my house.
Well, good for you for busting through the cars to be here.
I was waiting in my car with the lights on.
Oh, shame.